stop on our second day in Tinian, we took a look at the most historical site on the island, which is even listed on the National Registrar. By looking at Northfield, not many would think that this was once a takeoff point for the world-famous B-29s, the Enola Gay and Boxcar, which dropped the first and second atomic bombs in United States history. During its 60th anniversary in 2004, Pilot General Paul Tibbets was able to take part in the unveiling of the atomic bomb pits. Today, Northfield is currently secured by the U.S. military, tour guide Joey Charfaris, and a representative from the Marianas Visitors Authority.
This is a national park. It's a historical landmark, and it is basically protected by the federal government. And it is a part of our history. And it's not something that I have mixed feelings about, actually, but it is part of our history, and it's something that we must always remember.
Although not much activity is currently going on in this field right now, Charfaris says there may be plans for the future.
There's a lot of talk going on, and it would be wrong for me to give credence to all that talk, because there's nothing written down in black and white. But it'll be interesting to see what the military has planned for the island of Tinian and the Northfield area, because it is a huge chunk of land.
For our second stop of the day, our tour guide took us to one of Tinian's signature tourist spots, the blowhole. The blowhole is distinct in that it produces a nice consistent spout. Many travelers flock here to catch the perfect picture of the spout with Saipan in the background. This specific blowhole is one of 9 along the coast and is currently the most accessible to the public. After stopping by several other sites to include Chulu Beach, where you can find star sand, we headed to the ever-popular Fleming's restaurant for lunch. Established in 1969, this restaurant and hotel continues to be a popular place among the local people. Chef Gerard Moni.
The popular place in Tinian is, of course, is Dynasty. But we're a very small business, and so many locals always come here. They always come here for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And they always like to see, the reason why they always come here, because they're really interested in our way of setting up the place the local way.
After filling ourselves with one of Fleming's famous teppanyaki dishes and its ever-popular chocolate banana shakes, we were on our way to an ancient Chamorro resting place. Natural historian Howard Cole took us through this hike here. We were able to catch a glimpse of ancient Chamorro laddies and grinding stones, which are prevalent here than on Guam.
Well, it's an undisturbed laddie site right next to the beach. You get a wilderness experience because you get to go through the beach to get to there, and then you're going through the limestone forest, and then finally, boom, you're at this laddystone site.
This isn't the only site where you can find laddystones. Here at San Jose Village, you'll find the house of Chief Taga. The chief is one of the chiefs of the Mariana Islands during the pre-Spanish period. According to reports, this site is one of the largest structures in the Marianas. Out of the 8 structures, only 1 remains standing and intact. We ended the day at the Castizo Wildlife Park. Here you can find many animals native to the islands in the Marianas, as well as other domesticated animals flown in from the United States. Native animals featured at the park include venado or deer, the ilitai or monitor lizard, and the best of all, the azuzu, also called the coconut crab. With the help of our park ranger Jack Castro from the Tinian Mayor's office, I was able to get my hands on one of these.
I got it good. Ready?
Go. Our 2 days came and gone quicker than I expected. Before we knew it, we were aboard the Tinian ferry. On the sunset, we said goodbye to Tinian and hello to the island of Saipan. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Michelle Cadahy.